Alright, how's it going, everybody? Just setting things up here. Give me a sec. Alright. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, right, of course. So I was originally planning on creating a subject before, but I can't. I just realized the reason why is because I am not the senior partner in this relationship with Lower Saxony, who is currently actually annexing. So they might increase their power. Are we both the same? We're both the same. 8.25. My god. Okay. Alright. No. The only thing that was gonna save me has broken off. No lord stands above the elector. If we can manage to break this coalition, then I might be able to get this alliance with Denmark once again. So we just gotta keep improving relations with a bunch of these people. Frisia is another one. Probably go to those guys too. Oh, shit. Well, that's another thing that might screw over my economy. Excellent. More of these guys to deal with. Oh, hold on. Oh. We are the leader of an Imperial Circle. So... Okay, so we just want to look at number 3, Imperial Circles. Ah, Brandenburg. The Brandenburg Burger Circle. Burger. Anyways. So, we have people who are very happy with this. Good. Good. 227 votes. Awesome. Yeah, this is a weird one. So they're essentially saying, oh yes, I'm gonna reduce my power and make myself a figurehead. I'm assuming this was the Emperor who brought this forward. So that just makes us the, like, makes the Prince Electors, like, the powerful ones and the ones with all the power in the HRE. I don't get it. Makes no sense to me. Right, so I can't really, Oh, hold on. So I don't actually have to get the Wittelsbacher investment. I just have to deal... Oh! Oh, no, I see. I understand now. So I do need to do the Wittelsbacher investment. And that allows us to resolve the dynastic struggle for our throne, and we also have to deal with the robber barons. I mean, the robber barons are pretty easy to deal with. It's just slightly annoying because it means I don't have these ministers to do other things like assimilating or... But I think I'm fine with this. We can get around to assimilating later. But right now the goal is to go and deal with these robber barons and fix our country. I'm building up my economic base as well. I think the next thing I probably want to start doing is investing in the economy. So I'm going to build in Brandenburg and Berlin. I think Berlin maybe possibly because that feels like a better city. I mean, really, what is a better capital? I mean, Berlin's good because it just feels like maybe because they've got like the two rivers. I mean, really, ideally, I want like something on the coastline, like Stettin. Stettin feels like a really good one. Or form something out of Volgast. Big. Yeah, we'll lose the money. That's fine. That's great. So we're finished with these guys. I want to check out fabricated dispute. So that's ending in 78. That's going to be a while. We've got another 9 years before we have to deal with that. I'm going to probably drop this one. Have a look at my diplo spending. Check it out, 0.25. If I increase my diplo spending to the maximum, that gives me 0.15. Let me think about this. So... destroying the fort in Stettin. We're gonna have to tax our peasants a little less this time. Okay. What did I want to say about future DLCs? I don't think I meant anything specific. I just thought, I don't have any strong opinions one way or the other. I'm just gonna have a look at I'm just to remind myself what's happening in the next DLCs. I've got the premium edition, so I'm getting them one way or the other. um, Eve. I've got to look for the roadmap. So it is Rio Salado. Okay, so that's Iberia and Maghreb. So that's Spain, Portugal, Aragon, um, uh, uh, Granada, and probably Morocco. And just Morocco slash vassals. Am I looking to form Prussia? I think, yeah, I think I am looking to form Prussia. I just gotta check what the prerequisites are. It doesn't seem like I have any. What do I have to do? Do I have to, like, form... Oh, you know what? I might not be getting the option because I'm not the senior partner in the personal union. I gotta keep expanding. I'm in a union with, up Bavaria. So these were the first, at least starting in 1337, these were the, Holy Roman Emperors. And I'm the same dynasty. Well, this is the same character, really. Obviously, because it's a personal union. I think this is the same character that I had in 1337. This was the son of the former emperor. The empire is now under the control of Bohemia. But yeah, so we're just looking at history of the HRE. So yes, it seems we've got Ludwig the Fourth. I don't know. I don't really understand that. 1322. Yeah, I don't understand why this is it's got like 2 entries there. The HRE. I want to look for rolling history. Otto the Great. Oh, fucking don't break the alliance. Oh, you bastards. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna keep pissing off the nobility. One of the cool things I've just kind of noticed this recently, but you can ask for extra taxes, extra everything. I'm actually thinking I want to do something like this. Um, this one's also really great. Getting the extra diplomats. I'm really thinking like, okay, so um, actually I might do that now instead of spending all this diplomatic spending. I'm just gonna drop this and go like, oh yes, give me, give me all your money, give me all your envoys. You, thanks, bro. And we can't do this again for another 5 years. So I'll borrow these diplomats and start distributing them amongst our good friends in places like Frisia or um, Arnsbach and is there any flavor to playing Brandenburg or Austria? So Brandenburg has flavor. Not sure about Austria. I think currently in 1. So yeah, Brandenburg got a flavor in 1.1. In 1.3, the focus, I think, is a general focus on the HRE, but in relation to the Italian wars, which I think is pretty cool. It's a very early game situation that goes on. Is it the Italian wars? I can't remember. It's something to do with Italy and the HRE territories in Italy. But it's but yeah, a big addition to the game has been the Imperial Circles mechanic, which I think is really cool. If we look at it, I just gotta remember what the button is. It's 3, and we look at circles. So these are kind of like the like spheres of influence within the HRE. What is this one? Is this Provence controlled? Provencal? Oh, Romandy. So this is Switzerland. This is the new Switzerland. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think there should be a bit of color for this because it like the gray does not contrast well with the white of Austria. I mean, I can kind of vaguely see it. So this is Mantua, blah blah blah, da 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 da. But like, I wouldn't fucking tell you if Venice was a part of this or not. That's not very good. They should do something about that. They should change the color from gray to something else, like black. But it's good to know that the Provencal peoples are part of the HRE, and that France is losing territory to the Great Empire, our great Roman Empire. Oh right, I gotta keep giving out these territories. So I mean these diplomats. So what's next? We're not gonna improve relations with this guy. Maybe this one. Oh, you know what? That's actually really good. Good spot. What else? What else is there? This guy's pretty powerful too. What about this one? What about this one? That's pretty good. Alright, awesome. Gertrude Reinhold, regent in the bishopric. barons and Costlin. How's it going, him a hot dog? Yeah, let's go with the Wittelsback investment. That's awesome. I'll do that. I think. Let's go and deal with. Can I choose any nation with land and script to play? Hold on. Being out too much. Only mark. Okay, so I've lost the ability to do this. Oh, okay, let me think about it later. I'm currently, like, in the middle of a crisis right now. Okay, Myson, help me out here. Yeah, go with, I don't know, Croatia. I don't know why I said Croatia. Of all the fucking countries. It's very specific. How do HRE mechanics work in regards to passing reform? It works like the parliament. So in parliament, in most countries, in every country, I think, actually, you have, give me a sec here. Again, okay, so here we go. So we have the Landtag. In German countries, this is something, you know, replicated in other countries. Every country has some form of parliament. Well, most countries have some form of parliament. I think the nomads do not. Wow, this is like one of the first times I've ever seen the Golden Horde actually collapse like this. That's actually insane. Anyways, so, yeah, I think you've seen Parliament several times throughout my playthroughs. Essentially, you get to pick agendas. Actually, most international organizations have some form of parliament mechanic or like reform mechanic. I think the Catholic Church, for example, has a reform mechanic that fires off when the Council of Trent happens, and you can actually change the Pope's power from like, you know, from being like the absolute ruler of, you know, the Catholic Church to like an invisible ruler or whatever. Like you can essentially turn the Pope into a nothing title, right? Or like make the Catholic Church even more fun, make the turn the Catholic Church into a fundamentalist organization, or stuff like that. It's kind of really neat, but um with the HRE, you have similar stuff with that. I think there's a lot more granularity, at least as far as I've seen. I haven't played in the HRE as much, but there's a lot of granularity from what I've seen with the kinds of stuff that you can do with the different like laws. I mean, right now, I'm just gonna look for it. In the Imperial Diet, we voted for something. I'm trying to find it. There we go. Imperial Constitution. Um, Traditional Diet, but Diet. Power of the Holy Roman Emperor. So I think we had Kaisertum. We've actually gone to Holy Roman Figurehead. Now this guy's a nothing title. It was really great. What is Croatia known for? Do I know? Nazi stuff. That's why I was like, why Croatia? But I think, like, in recent memory, Croatia's known for being, like, a collaborator state in World War II. uh, Anything recently? I don't think so. But, like, nothing good. I mean, nowadays, obviously, Croatia is like, like a normal democracy in the European Union, but they've had a fairly controversial past. Shit. Hold on. So I've lost the robber baron shit. Oh, fucking hell. So I can't be fighting all these bloody, civil wars, because then I'm gonna have to deal with the robber barons again. Fuck. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna split the army. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so I've been watching, actually, I just respond to your thing, so it's different from EU4 when you have to gain influence to push reforms. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure as to the specifics of passing the reforms. I think, I think you just need, like, a majority of votes, but yeah, it is a bit different. Like, in EU4, it's like, oh yeah, once you get enough, like, opinion with your HRE subjects, then you can push those reforms. But in this, yeah, there is an active voting mechanic, and I believe the Imperial Circle nowadays actually factors into it. That's it's a way for you to like gauge votes and stuff. Really neat, actually. I'm a big fan of that as a concept. Fuck. Alright. Alarmed by our power. Alright, that's good. Good to know. I plan on invading you, the Teutons. Teuton bearers. Thinking about getting extra taxes. Yeah. We are joining coalition. So it's too expensive to... Right, so we're gonna look at... Thermal again, okay. Be a problem. Pause. Favors from Mason. Money as well. Let's see, what can we build in the capital? Have the religious war, Casus Belli, that's awesome. Rubber barons and Stolp. What are you doing with this Landtag? Establishing the noble garrison. I'm probably going to go and fabricate Casus Belli. I'm just going to figure out who against. So, we might go against this guy, because he seems like an easy target. relatively. Um, yeah, why not? Why not? Hmm. Or we can go against the Teutons, which are allied to Denmark, so actually it does kind of make sense. They war on this guy. There's also Magdeburg, who is allied to Toms. Let's see our castles a bit. 70. It would replicate cast a spell. Oh, excellent. Well, we're planning on taking Mecklenburg. We might as well raise all those levies. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, take that, motherfuckers. Oh, you're next, guy in Osterberg. Osterberg. So I've defeated all of those guys with one or two exceptions. With like a 4,000 stack army. This general is insane. Karl von Brandenburg. Oh, it's an good mark. Excellent. I can actually. There. Shit, this is gonna fucking fire off, isn't it? Low legitimacy, negative stability. The nobility supporting this as well, which is really annoying. Lack of integration, yeah, that's the big one. I can't really form any castles because of my bloody target union inferiority, I guess you could say. Congratulations, Mecklenburg have surrendered. Save it. Yeah, I feel like no, that's pretty counterproductive, isn't it? Um, right, well, thank you, everybody. Solve the coalition. Anti-coalition treaty. That's it. There we go. Awesome. Bam. Take that, you bastards. We are no longer considered an international operator. Excellent. So, Georgia. So these guys intend to turn us into a vassal. Malaki is doing very well though. Wow, they've taken chunks out of Hungary, or is it the or was it Byzantium? I'm not sure. All right, well. Yeah, no, so they took chunks out of Byzantium. Nice. That looks nice. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah. Ah, nice. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Get rid of the, dismantle the levies. Patience. Yeah, we're not going to burn some books, and we are going to spend some money investing in the economy. Let's see what else. What else do we have to do? Got the Kashubians. Those damned Kashubians, man. Okay, so that's not too bad. So we can do it in Pirates. We can't do it up here, so actually, we're safe. We don't actually lose any of the territories that we've reduced, we've dealt with the robber barons here. By 6. Again, we're just going to have a look at this. So alt mark we're finishing. We can add the next one on this guy. We are doing that. Okay, perfect. Rotating emperorship. Wow, that is very interesting. They are essentially removing their own power. Yeah. What the fuck? They're democratizing the Holy Roman Empire. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Rain in the burgers. So my question is, why is this cool and this isn't? What the hell's going on here? Excellent. Rotating ambush. How do I feel about this? I think I want to do that. I don't mind getting the Wittelsback neglect here. Okay, so pause it, and we'll deal with them once again. We're going to give it to pirates. I realize we are dealing with Kashubian revolts in the future, but this is not a problem. Not a problem until we... Oh, okay. Still, we have to deal with it. Alright, so... We'll... Guns. Boring gun. Get that Landtag. And who are we going to set out? Hang on. Let's go with fund farming estates. Because the passive ability for this is actually really good, but I also want to start fabricating Casus Belay. So what we're going to do here is Gonna have a look at my goods. Close that RGO builder. Very specifically looking for farming. And spend that money. Whatever we can get our hands on to increase the value, increase our income. So we're going to fabricate that Casaspelli. Maybe not on the Teutons, because they're allied to Denmark. A bad idea, so we'll be maybe like Magdeburg or something. Yes! We have defeated the robber barons. We get the extra legitimacy and centralization. Gain grand power. Da, da, da. So we're not dealing with this anymore. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do integration, I think. This guy is gonna do it. Guy on the left is probably gonna do. Let's check out integration as well. 92. That's gonna take too long. This guy will instead assimilate to Brandenburgish. Oh, no, 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 no. Not antagonism. We don't want that. Do this instead, and then kill him. So, drop that to span all the levies. Ah, perfect. Now I'm not so worried about a revolt by the estates. One Brandenburg, one culture. Let's leave this. Leave this room. It's already integrated, so there's no development. Gonna have added Ravenna to the Holy. Okay. Becca. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. So, Karl von Brandenburg, our great hero from the previous war, against the other coalition. And I keep getting into these coalition wars. Oh, my bad. Oh, lovely. Kill, wait, this one. Let's wait for you guys to start harassing these forces here. Excellent. A lente. Oh yes, we gotta dissolve the coalition as well. Maybe I'll take the war apps and get something like this. Excellent. So, what about this? Are you able to join this? Likely the target of a coalition. Well, not anymore. Not anymore, because these guys refuse to join. Good reason. I've completely dismissed all of my enemies. Their opposition to my regime. Oh, lovely. I'm not oh, actually, sorry, I am sure they have fixed it. They have definitely 100% fixed it. As you can see, I have dealt with the situation. Huzzah, hurrah. Active. 83, 29, so we're not going to be able to use this gas as well. I think it's going to be the same with Magdeburg as well. 4, and this expires 86. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, no, it's fun to play. I like playing Brandenburg. At least so far. Let's see. See if we can try. With that, we'll start building that road to Berlin. and beyond. Well, I'm not really interested in gaining legitimacy right now, so we'll just do this. Right, I'm gonna put some podcast in the sec back and how does the elector system work? No, I'm just let me just go through here. So the elector system, right? So the basic point of the elector obvious is to elect who the next emperor is. So this is the election mechanic. I am gonna try and vote for someone who isn't them. I want to vote for myself, if that's possible. If not, then Lower Saxony. No, I can't even vote for Lower Saxony. Oh, sorry, Upper Bavaria, what am I saying? My bad. Whoops. Okay, so that's one thing that I can do. I believe the power of the estate, electors can also change based on certain laws here. Let's see. we have... Just trying to figure out how this works. Secularization of the electorate. Okay, so this doesn't actually... Oh, I see. Right. So the secularization of the elector changes, like who actually gets to become the elector. So you have a certain amount of archbishop electors and certain amount of prince electors. I see. Okay, that's really nice. Improve relations with the other electors, and they can nominate you. Yeah, so you can have, yeah, essentially you can vote for anybody in the HRE. I think republics are the exception, but I could be wrong. Oops. Ugh. Okay. So we'll just check that out. I want to see who my options are. Yes, you can't vote for republics. I don't think you can vote for bishoprics either. Yeah, so this is a bishopric. You can't vote for that guy. So you can vote for monarchies within the HRE, no matter how big or small. What else is there? So wars. You can change imperial religion. Only imperial religion root. Oh, so technically, I think you can change it from like Christianity to like Islam, just based on this, from what I'm seeing. If you can switch it from only imperial religion group to something else. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, so that's interesting. So you have emperor comfort policies, which is essentially like, okay, so if you appoint certain policies, then you can increase the amount of centralization policies that you can have as the emperor. So like you want imperial taxation if you want to keep increasing your if you want to increase like centralization within the empire. So I'm just going to try and find where this is. So I think this might be... Right. I don't really understand. Right, so this is uh that's what do you call it? Uh that might be primogeniture. Integrated electors. What does this mean? Uh, that you get selectors, additional electorate, which means you get reduced amount of less selectors and archbishop electors. How many do we have? We have 7. So that would reduce it down to 3 electors. Make sure you vote for Upper Bavaria. Yeah, I'm voting for Upper Bavaria right now. Okay, so um right, so I want to start improving my relations with HRE electors. I think that's possible. Definitely helps sway their votes, but yeah, maybe not. I think the thing that I need to do is improve relations, keep improving relations with. So these guys are gonna join the coalition. Excellent. Perfect. So we're no longer dealing with reduced loyalty. We have 100% loyalty. You know what? I think I can get an alliance with Poland. I don't need Denmark anymore. They don't seem interested. Well, I might as well just do this. Bohemia is a good one too. They are actually an elector as well. So, though we have improved relations with them quite a bit, so they're clearly not going to join. Oh no, our guys did. Any achievements for dismantling or annexing the HRE? I don't think so. Oh, well, yes. Sorry. There is an achievement, and I finished it in my last one. Um, as the Roman Empire, as Byzantium, um, uh, it, have, Aachen as, like, own Aachen personally and dismantle the HRE, or vice versa. Being the HRE, taking Constantinople and destroying the Eastern Roman Empire. Oh, fuck. Oh, look at that. So they're inviting a bunch of these French territories. So it was that Orléans has joined the HRE. Or was it someone else? Lyon. Hold on. Uh, Bergelay. Okay, cool. Okay, so what are we doing? We are improving relations with some of these fellas. This guy's a good one to go for. Lord India. Any achievements are getting max control of HRE as Emperor, like the opposite? I don't think so. You know what? I think this might be close. Reformatio Imperii, it's perpetual diet, Aviga Landfried, and direct taxation policy. So I think this is just for like, turning the Holy Roman Empire into like a proper organization. I don't think it goes the full way. It's not like a full HRE thing, but I think it's pretty close. Donny as a county obtained the rank of emperor, excluding being HRE. Ba-dum. The growth of Staaten. Beuten. Yeah, let's go with Boulder Lagoon. What do I need to do? I'll be Wittelsback. So essentially, I think it's everything to do with this turmoil in Brandenburg thing. So I need to be, a Wittelsbach leader. So, Sigmund von Wittelsbach, for example, is going to be that leader. I need to go through the list. So we need to finish the turmoil in Brandenburg disaster, and we need to have a Wittelsbach investment score of 100. We are currently on 82 investment, and yeah, once we've done that, once we've got the Wittelsback investment, we will have finished the dynastic struggle for our throne and have finished the turmoil in Brandenburg mission. That is crazy. Just seeing how long this takes. So it'll be done in 1391. Why? Why is it's got the same like culture values as everything else here, so I don't really understand the rationale behind like why it's taking so long. Cool, cool. Oops. Ah, pause, pause, pause. Okay, so who are we? Perugia. Okay. What's next? Yeah, sorry, there's not really not much to talk about here because it's very like passive. I'm doing a lot of waiting. Probably want to, yeah, increase ties to neighbors. That's a really good one. Um, but yeah, a lot of this currently is just waiting for diplomats in order to improve relations with HRE members. And this is all in an attempt to effectively regain alliances with powerful neighbors, neighbors. Getting alliances with the Palatinate would be really great. Yes, in order to get this, I need to improve relations, essentially. Drop this potential coalition. Um, so again, Brandenburg, increase ties to neighbors, I think. Yeah, so what I think I'll do is probably drop diplo spending, you know? I don't need it. And then we'll, once we get the 5 diplomats from increased ties to neighbors, we'll, start distributing those guys out to, um, the coalition members. Aspiring coalition members. Stop. Oh my god, that was close. So, what do I want to do? I want to get these diplomats out there. Good relations. Yeah, motherfucker. Pause. That's up to Wittelsback investment. I like that Karl von Brandenburg is the regent of Brandenburg, because this guy's like the hero of the story. He's like the great general who's like defeated all the coalition armies. So it's kind of fitting that he's like the actual like, you know, de facto leader of the country. leader, the German word would be Führer. Führer Karl von Brandenburg. It's kind of interesting. Like you got like endonym names for other countries, right? Like I guess maybe not, because king is very English. It's a very English like exonym, right? So these guys would be like König or whatever. So maybe I'm wrong. I think I am actually wrong. And then you got Sultan, but you can argue that Sultan is not, it's endonymic. They probably would have referred to themselves as Sultan anyways. I think Chieftain might be an exonym. It is an exonym, definitely. That's an endonym. So really, it's actually kind of inconsistent. But like, if I were doing this, I wouldn't call them leader, because that is, again, very exonomic. I would actually call them Führer. It would be interesting. Because it's, because that is technically what they'd be, right? But, I mean, I think for obvious reasons you wouldn't call them that. And I'm just Googling this. It turns out that's even wrong. So this is wrong. Like the use of leader as the name for a regent. Because this is not what they'd be called. I think maybe they'd just be called regent. Or some like German version of that. Führer, usage of the word Führer in this, so it's been used as a military title, similar to Duke. Germany since at least the 18th century. Sorry. So even in the context of the Holy Roman Empire, it's like not ahistorical, anachronistic. And it's a military title, not a regnal title. Okay. So yep. So even they're wrong in that context. So what am I going to do here? So I'm going to start building. Oh, that's perfect. So it seems like the burghers have actually built this road, Brandenburg to Berlin. I'm really glad. But I want to start building some things. Get that done. Maybe get Taylor's Guild in Brandenburg, but maybe not. Let's do the Papermakers Guild. Okay, Rupin. Perfect. So, let's start assimilating. Or maybe start controlling first and then integrate, assimilate. City taxes refused. I'll rein them in. A new Hochmeister has ascended. Last one died. Burn the books. No, a little pig will not hurt. We'll lose the money. Okay, perfect. Now, how are we doing for this alliance? Not too terribly. In fact, let's have a look at Poland. Yeah. What about the Palatinate? Okay, not so good. We'll have a look at number 3. Look for, HR, HRA. So, oh right, we can't vote for Upper Bavaria because, it's just a boy. I think England is doing really well in the 100 Years' War. Seems like France has been completely screwed over here. Provence making their way down in Occitan lands. And the further decentralization of the French realm. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is the last one. So... right, so we are getting professional armies. We haven't spawned this, we don't have Renaissance, so we're waiting for this one. Let's look through Age of Traditions and just go for these ones. Really annoying. You know what, Monthly Diplomats is really good. I kind of like this one as well. Yeah, this one's not too bad. Yeah, it's not terrible, actually. Institution Growth's really good too. Might even just go for that one as my first one. And then, yeah. Actually, this is all very good. Just keep going. Keep doing that. Okay. Right. So, I think I'm probably going to end it now, actually. This is a good place to end it. with our new technologies being invested in. Um, I have almost integrated my western territories in Brandenburg. What else is there to do? I am improving relations with a bunch of these states in the northern bit of the Holy Roman Empire. I am trying to reduce my coalition targets, reducing the potential coalition in the future. Um, what else is there? I want to essentially improve relations with Poland, Denmark, uh, other HRE members that I have to try and look for. Saxe-Wittenberg, which I used to have an alliance with, so I might try and rekindle that. This is the problem, because now they've got so many alliances to ditching mine, that they might not join. Cologne, that's another good one. Trier, if that's Trier, that is Trier. Mainz. So let's just look at this. Okay, 75, 77. Yeah, okay. Well, I think I like the idea of Cologne. This one's really great, because it's 3,000 troops. And that's a fairly decent amount um uh for an HRE state. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so I'm just gonna save it now. Um Alrighty. Good night everybody. Um that was a good go through of that. I'll be streaming at the same time tomorrow. I might stream during the day as well, a bit of this, maybe, possibly, but I'm probably not. I'll probably just do it at night, like I've been doing tonight. Um, might play some more Dead Space. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Rome Total War yet. I finished the World Conquest as the Julii fairly recently, so I'm maybe gonna take a small break from that. I got 54 achievements in that first playthrough, which is kind of insane to think about. Um, yeah, anyways,